A laser pistol. Oh, I've always wanted one of these.
Oh, forget it. You'll shoot your eye out.
There you are, Red Hats. Glad you could join us here. Opportunity awaits. It's brilliant in its simplicity. First we take the entrance, then we go down and wipe out anyone who doesn't surrender to the new cartel management. Is that so, Red Hats? Shame it has to come to this. Boys, get 'em!
I was born wrong.
There you are, Red Hats. Glad you... First we take the entrance. Is that so, Red Hats? Shame it has to come to this. Boys, get 'em!
One humiliating beating coming up.
wasn't worth it. Not like this.
Call the recruiter.
Oh, wow! It's
you know what I
Darius
want?
Kwan! A real live star!
Dr. Cold Cuts can cure what ails ya.
Is it true? We had crazy clowns roaming the Warrens?
For the heroes of the bazaar, well, this one's on the house. Just this once, though. See ya.
You saved the bazaar! Lambs turned heroes!
Always a pleasure to see the heroes of eliminated with the correct amount of prejudice, I hope. Thank you, Rangers. Here, a reward for your epic bazaar. We'll be waiting. I got the...
Dr. Cold Cuts can cure what...
Ah, you again. What is it?
Ah, the self-medicating sort. Sure, take a look.
Get your
Too
protective
expensive.
Hello. Welcome to Talbot. That's why I'm here.
Ooh, we should get something hot to drink for the trip home.
We'll come back on our way out.
Hola, amigos!
Fill her up, fill her up.
Howdy, friends. The refugees are safe and sound in Colorado. So long.
Gosh, I heard you young fellers went and saved the bazaar. Best of luck to you. Slayer of clowns, you're always welcome in the bazaar. Enjoy our visit.
And the rest of you chicken shits! You didn't think we could get inside that old army bunker. Well, guess where we are, motherfuckers? Bunker busters roll! Give me another fucking Boris, dude. Place is a shithole. Nothing but dust and rat turds. Just one door left we're trying to get open. Get the fucking door open, pussy! Use a damn crowbar! What the fuck? A fucking robot! What the fuck's it doing down here? See if it wants some fucking boars! Oh shit! Oh shit! Run, dude, run!
just cleaned my gun.
You brought this on yourselves.
ready to continue.
Target is unaware.
Awaiting orders.
All right. Light 'em up. Wow. And I thought Colorado trash was sad. You made a bad deal, Rangers. My father's using you for and on your way home, tell him to hire a better class of spy. Ha! Spoken like a true lapdog. Because he's taking too long to die of natural causes. Colorado will die before he does if someone with some vision doesn't take control, and that's not either of my brothers. Are you blind? He's letting a crazy cowboy cult control our oil production. Our main trading hub is run by a bunch of idiots in monster masks. All that should have been... why am I arguing policy with a bunch of gun jockeys? The point is, my father am not. Ha! Vic's a depraved child, and Val's a brain without a spine. I wouldn't trust either one to run a mess tent. To think of all the years my father wasted grooming them for glory when I was right there. God, shoot him before he talks. Your sanity'll thank you, and not that it'll be easy getting to him. He's got his followers hooked on some kind of hypno-happy gas. They'll do anything for him, including die. The sooner he dies, the better for Colorado. He's the perfect puppet for some usurper like the Gippers to put on my father's throne and claim. Of course, killing him would piss Daddy off. And you ass-kissers wouldn't want that. Might be the only way to get him out of Denver, though. Those Gippers got their hooks in him deep. Ha! Squad, roll out!
One now, okay? A song about love, loss, and moving on. A song to touch the heart.
Outsiders are forbidden to interfere!
At ease, Sister Glory. I know what this is about. The Patriarch has sent the famous Desert Rangers to inquire. I'll be with you in just a moment, Rangers. Justice is swift in God President Reagan's America. Well, well, so polite. Ronnie, are you ready?
Yes, Nancy. Present the accused.
I've heard about this thing. Some kind of sentient superweapon, so watch out.
Thank you, husband. First, the heathen Godfisher attacked 3 of our commandos, captured 1, cut off his limbs, and sent him screaming in—
The gods of the sky must be appeased, or the nurturing rains will never come. Thus, we appease them with our sacred kite.
Well, that doesn't sound very civilized. What's the other one done?
No justice could be more American than the justice of God. The other one, husband, is a communist robot from the machine commune who trespassed on our land.
Your designation is incorrect. We are a direct democracy, and I entered your lands to heal the injured humans. It is irrelevant whether one is communist.
Communist? Communist? As for the hippie, no one can be denied the promise that is, well, America. Let's give her a second chance. Go and, sin no more.
Fools! The gods of the sky will devour you.
Thus is justice done in America. God bless us, and God bless God, President Reagan. Sorry to keep you waiting, but matters of state must come first. I'm Mother Nancy Reliance, and this is my husband, God President Reagan. Welcome to the shining city on the hill. Funny you should ask. I have a proposal in mind that could get you one. Come and join Ronnie and I in the Western White House. We'll meet you in the sacred day.
Chili beans! We haven't had any visitors since we plowed the patriarch's oil. And Mother Nancy herself offered you an— Wow, the Desert Rangers! We don't get many. You're getting the VIP treatment, too. Meeting the God President face to face. I'm Sister Nancy Glory, by the way. Anything I can do for you? Ronnie, set her free. She's one of them crazy godfishers. They like to hang people's torsos onto kites and fly them up in the air. Supposed to attract— disgusting heathen nonsense. It'll all go when we finally cleanse this. Is Ronnie's land, his oil, and we ain't leaving. Not for cannibals, call me computers, pinko robots, or filthy— Well, don't tell anybody I said so, but we kinda— Of course, Ronnie blasts them whenever they get too close, but he ain't mobile, and Mother Nancy won't give me the troops I need to fight him. So, well, if you're looking— Well, thanks, Rangers. What else can I do for you? We take the name Nancy from Ronnie's original wife, back before the deluge of fire.
I love my Nancy.
Oh, I love you too, Ronnie. The Godfishers? Sure. They're the crazy cultists who— So, not very neighborly neighbors, if you know what I mean. Huh? Oh, we didn't do any of that.
I have to protect my Nancy, don't I?
Oh, Ronnie, you're making me blush. Oh, Ronnie's everywhere. He sees through every statue in this place. But the place he likes to be most is in the server room. Well, because the robot was a commie, obviously. But you never know with Ronnie. Last week, he spared a robot. It's all part of his plan, though. I know that. You two, don't forget, Mother Nancy and Ronnie are waiting for you inside.
Well, hello down there.
Hold, heretics, before you step into our trap. You have fine ears. I hope one day to send them Scott. The mechanical giant known as Reagan kills our faithful, delaying the harvest. You have access to the Gipper's inner sanctum. It has 3 glowing— In return, you may pass through our camps without fear. We will not harm you. not care to know the names of sacrifices. Everyone in the strong good. If you require guidance on this holy quest, seek out cleansing ice in the...
Make it to rain gently upon us, but batter our enemies with hail! O gods, accept this harvest in the spirit it is given. Strike down those who stand against us with thy divine lightning. Gods of the endless sky, accept these holy offerings. Blow away our foes with thy mighty winds. Gorge yourselves upon the entrails of the slain, O gods! Make it to rain gently upon us, but batter our enemies with hail! Gods of the clouds and winds, accept our unworthy gifts of warm flesh. Go on, strike down those who stand against us with thy divine lightning. We'll take it back when we skin you.
You ever wonder, like, what you'd do if the world ended?
You mean, like, some kind of apocalypse or something?
Yeah, like, the world explodes, civilization collapses. What do you do?
I mean, obviously, you gotta grab the planetary fragments that give you the best chance of survival.
Obviously. But which ones? Like, do you start with one that's got a bunker on it? Or go for one that's got a lot of water?
Nah, man. You gotta think big. Go for the fragments that still got, like, nukes and shit. Then you can conquer everyone else's fragments and take their stuff.
Whoa, that's pretty hardcore.
Post-apocalypse ain't for the weak, man.
In hope of your forbearance.
Insolent fools! Did no one teach you to knock?
Do not speak to us.
Go on! Steal from us, heathens! We'll take it back when we skin you!
Where did you find that?
You ever wonder about the world before the bombs fell? Like, what it took to survive back then? Different kind of place for sure. For one thing, it was blazing hot. If you didn't wear special suits, you get sun poisoning and die. The sun wasn't even the worst part. It was the water. If you drank too much pure water, you'd dissolve. That's why you had to cut it with a little uranium dust first. Everybody knows that. Yeah, well, times were harder then. Ain't that the truth?
Commies in Colorado Springs, so we're suspending operations immediately.
But the oil!
The oil's been there for 1,000,000 years. It ain't going anywhere. Cap the well, and I'll forget about your brief crisis of faith in our sacred leadership. Understood?
Partners?
Are these the heathens Mr. Burns spoke of?
Gently upon us, but batter our enemies with hail. Destined for the sky. Do not touch.
Gorge yourself upon the entrails of the slain! Oh,
harvest in the spirit it is given. Blow
Are
away
these
our
the
foes
heathens
with thy
Mr.
mighty
Burns spoke
winds.
of?
That is destined for the sky. Do not touch.
gods of the endless sky, accept these holy offerings. Make it to rain gently upon us, but batter our enemies with hail. Gorge yourself upon the
Mist that burns spoke of your coming. You are safe in our camps. You may call me Flensing Ice. We will harvest this heathen temple and redeem as your reward for aiding our holy mission. You will be free to continue your sinful lives. You must kill its 3 beating hearts. You may know 2 are located somewhere in the heathen stronghold. We believe a 3rd is kept. That will surely slay the beast. Make
Gods
haste.
of the clouds
The
and
gods
winds,
hunger.
accept our unworthy gifts of warm flesh. Blow away our foes with thy mighty wind. Gods of the sky, we fly these morsels to you in hope of your forbearance. Make it to rain gently upon us, but batter our enemies with hail. Oh, gods, accept this harvest in the spirit it is given. Strike down those who stand against us with thy divine lightning. Gods of the endless sky, accept these holy offerings. Blow away our foes with thy mighty winds. Gorge yourselves upon the entrails of the slain, O gods! Make it to rain gently upon us, but batter our enemies with hail!
Mother Nancy and Ronnie are waiting for you inside.
Communist spies might be listening. Don't keep the God President waiting, Rangers. You'll find him at the north end of the building, in the sanctuary of the Holy Server. I wish I could get an audience with the God President.
Partner? Pilgrim? Partner? Darn it. I'm just trying to do it like all rangers and marshals and cowboys in the stories do it. Nodding and my name's Bill. I have a stupid question. I told you it was a stupid question. How would you know if you saw her? I don't even have a picture of her. You forget I asked. It was about 6 years ago. She had a fight with Mother Nancy. Called her a bunch of things I'd never. It's a big honor, but I guess she didn't want it. She said she left. You mean like the stories? Walking the West with a 6-shooter in my hand, saving my mom from, you think I should do it? Sure I do. I mean, I've never been, how God President Reagan conquered the West before it was You don't know? Well, this was back in the bad old days, when the West was overrun by the God President was still a man back then, before the Ascension, but oh boy, was he tough. Anyway, I know the West has gotten worse again since he tamed it back then, but I reckon I can handle it. You think so? Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess it would. Yeah. Sorry, Ma. Really? Oh, I knew it. I gotta go find my gun.
This ain't a charity, Rangers. You need a med kit? That's medicinal, Rangers. And it's mine. If you're looking to get patched up, I'm your gal. They call if you're a Nancy and you do something the other Nancys don't like, they shun you and call you a Wyman. Yeah, no idea what it means. Anyway, you'll hear a lot of things about me in this shitty city on the hill. None of them. So where? Colorado Springs? Besides, Colorado Springs has plenty of doctors and...
Yeah, okay, you're probably right.
Well, I was Reagan's second wife behind Reliance, and now I'm not. We'll just leave it at that. Quit! Ha! I was excommunicated. Mother Reliance, she'd hand me over to the Godfishers if anyone else in this Girl Scout camp knew their way around a med... Speaking of, I could use your help to drive that point home. I might be able to waive the fees for treating your wound. So, like I said, Reliance would have Ronnie light me up if she didn't need me. So, I need to make pretty sure the robots at the machine commune have some tricks for healing humans, not just machines. Every once in a while, a Gipper patrol will... Obviously, Reliance has Ronnie blast him before any commie sleeper programming can turn on. But if you're in the commune and get some kind of data on their clinic, I'll heal you up for free from then on. And throw in a few... Great, just don't mention this to anyone else, huh? Especially not Forge. Pretty sure she wants this intel too. But if I share, it won't win me an inch with Reliance. See for yourself.
Welcome to the Western White House. God President Reagan is expected. Please come in.
Look, I know y'all are a big deal, but that's Gipper property. That's private property, partner. Don't keep the God President waiting, Rangers. You'll find him at the north end of the building, in the sanctuary of the Holy...
I wish I had an audience with the God President.
That toaster's been broken for a while. You can fix it. It's yours. Hey there, friends. Sister Nancy Forge, Ronnie's fourth wife, and his armorer. Made all our guns, armor, explosives, and that commie-killing Ron trade secret. Meaning I won't sell it, and you couldn't afford. Doesn't mean I don't appreciate the compliment, though. Anyway, I'm the trader here on top of everything else. You need something? I might have it. Ronnie called me to it during one of his spells, way back when I was a girl. She has hands of iron for forging. When a god tells you your trade, you'd best listen. Blood, sweat, and tears, friend. Blood, sweat, and tears. Scavenged and smelted the plate. Also hunted and killed 30 or so scar collectors because I had some parts I needed. Steel, servo. More than a few of the statue's bits and bobs have blood on them. A fitting tribute to America's fighting president, right? Course it is. I made it. And it's imbued with Ronnie's spirit. It's an all-American ass-kicking war machine. Yeehaw! Well now, kinda you to say so. What did you like best about it? Wasn't easy. Months of coding the connection to Ronnie. About 100 miles of cable. And the testing was... Nope. That reminds me. I got some leftovers, so make sure you put that to good use, Rangers. Sure. Have a look.
Welcome to the Western White House. God President Reagan is expecting you. Please come in. Thank you.
What is this? Those are the Desert Rangers! They work for... You promised to keep me...
Calm down, Valor. God President Reagan has everything
Well
under
now,
control.
welcome, Patriots. Nancy and I, well, we appreciate your selfless service and want to... Now then, help yourself to some jalebi, and let's get down to business, shall we? You and I have a rendezvous with destiny. We'll preserve for our children this, the last best hope of... If it takes a blood. Let's get it over with. Well, what do you say? Freedom is never more than one... How do you tell a communist? Well, it's someone who reads Marx and Lenin. And how do you tell an anti-communist? It's someone who...
They're like choosy cannibals, right?
Asking only for purposes of our education, ma'am. And
I'll be happy to explain, Rangers. Communism is a foul philosophy that tricks people into giving up their individuality and submitting to the will of the state, which commands them to work for free and relentlessly attack those who don't subscribe to their...
I think that most people in this country... Why shouldn't we believe that? We are Americans. Okay.
I know you are, Thank you for joining the God President and I in the sacred server room, Rangers. Before we discuss why you're here, I have a proposition for you. A favor that would make us look more favorably on your request. My husband, the God President, wishes to transfer his consciousness to a human body. To accomplish this...
A cybernetic transfer module. It's amazing. Basically...
That's enough for now, Valor. But yes, we must acquire this transfer module from the filthy communist robots that occupy... Once God President Reagan has a human body, you'll be rewarded with money, a fine weapon, and we will relinquish our claim on Valor and restart the oil to Colorado Springs. Very well, but I warn you, I have a very...
There are a lot of issues with the current hardware.
They don't need such technical details, Valor. Suffice to say, though the vessel containing the God President was meant to be everlasting, that has proven false, and a new vessel is required. They call themselves a commune and say they are working for the betterment of all sentient beings. It's a lie. But their end draws near. Once we have what we need from them, they will... The Godfishers are always a danger in Denver. But trained mercenaries such as yourselves should be able to handle them. The preparations have kept us busy enough. Now, I serve at the pleasure of a god, Rangers. And I don't have time... Agreed. But only after Valor helps...
That's right.
Yes, dear. Meanwhile, our home is at your disposal. Make America proud, Rangers. Foolishness. I don't know who put that game on Ronnie's council, but it is an utter waste of time. Don't you have anything better to do, Rangers? You don't appear to have the module. Why have you returned? Outsiders always do. Ask away. He is a brilliant computer technician.
Oh, Dad's gonna shit his pants when he meets the new Reagan face to face. It's gonna be awesome.
In the days after the godless communists rained fire and death, so mighty was his grief, so heartbreaking his suffering, that it was heard across the gray and burning world. Men, in gratitude, the God President named her Nancy, the first Nancy. Then he led her. We are his wives, and some of us are warriors, like Sister others are scientists and technicians. All of us serve Reagan to the best of our abilities and work to prepare the next. The sisters protect the God Presidents. This has been the honor and the duty of every Mother Nancy since the first. We brief the God President on state and... You mean that I could interpret Ronnie's words in any way? Ridiculous! For one who has been at his side for half a century, the God President... Yes? Bring us the cybernetic transfer module. Then we'll restore the flow of... We are reviewing the health and fitness of numerous candidates. You are referring to God President Reagan's tics? Yes, well, our young Mr. B...
I don't have time for this, but if you insist. The module was built... I'm inclined to believe that was human error, or a weak-minded subject. The design specifications are incomplete, but...
Thank you, Valor. That was an excellent summation. This Yes?
So, you're the Rangers. I hear you've been showing the Marshals how it's done. Keep it up and, well, you can go back and tell Saul I'm staying here. The Gippers are my family now. My father sent me here as punishment for being smarter than him. Stupidest thing he ever did. Damn right I am. I'm the foremost tech and computer expert in the world.
As modest as...
He's always been like...
Just a tiny investment in hardware, and I could have given my father access to all the 100 families' records and secrets. No, but he wasn't gonna shell out for any tech unless it could kill someone. He's blind. All drive and no vision. Liberty attacked Colorado Springs, and the city alarms didn't go off. So he blamed me. He said I fucked up. I didn't fuck. My sister! She stole the codes from my room before she left! It was her fault, not mine! Oh, that's an understatement. If I could just squeeze out some extra power, we could supercharge Reagan's... The upgrades don't require a genius like me. Even you could do it. If you want to make some extra money, I'll pay you to handle them. And there are also some system parts which would become redundant. You can have those, too. 3 terminals manage our key systems. Everything from the Reagan statue's weapons to heating the building.
We have the wealth of Colorado beneath our feet, Rangers, and you've seen our wonders firsthand. You will be fairly compensated for any work you do.
Idiots! They're all... No, not without oil, they're not. Let's see how civilized they are a few months from now. What about them? Don't waste... Not if I see you first.
Scanning. New arrivals. Species. Human. Affiliation.
0, 1,
Desert
1,
Rangers.
1, 1, 1, 1.
Whoa! Welcome to our commune, Desert Rangers. We've heard so many stories about you and your famously violent exploits. Come in. Our home is your home. I am. Is that cool with you? Then you should talk to the Machine Intelligence Tower. It's a little bit north. The Machine Intelligence Tower is currently parsing data. But it'll call you. They don't like us. But they worship one of us. It's quite confusing. But so are a lot of things humans do. If only we had some way to bridge that gap of understanding. A bunch of us decided that we wanted to be friends. Why fight humans, even if they hate and fear us? And maybe someday we can all be friends together and talk nicely. Like we're doing now. Not if I see you first. Peace, humans.
This is absolutely...
I totally understand. Don't worry. I promise not to saw you. You can. But what's the fun in that? Chill and hang out, dude. Chat with some fun-loving, a multitude of sentient software programs working together for the good of... Just follow the steps into the airport. Then the red line on the floor. Step outside. Not if I see you first. Peace. Sabi.
What's with the wild paint?
There's a me.
Should we rotate the tortoise so its legs are in contact with the ground? The tortoise's name is Bert. I do not know the source of this information, but I am certain it is correct.
Ha! Good thought. But I'm on the other side of the ship. Well, hi there.
Well, hi there. Glad to see you in person and not, via the radio. I'm Sal, as you might have guessed. The voice of Free Colorado. Afraid I don't do autographs. Not because
I've been listening to you my whole life. But
you have no idea. Really? Huh. You'd think that'd come up at some point. So, I gotta ask, what do you think of my radio broadcasts? I don't often get the opportunity to hear direct feedback. Fantastic. Well, I'm sure you've got places to be and people to query. Have a great one. Hey, Rangers. Welcome back to my humble studio. It's a bit of a story, but the short version is that my crew went a little nuts while we waited for the radiation to die down. So I stopped listening. Everyone was so glum. I thought, I bet I can do this better. And when we landed, it wasn't. It really wasn't. I'd say, at any rate, I think people like to hear a friendly voice when they're trying to survive out there. Just doing my part. They're an interesting bunch. Back in the old days, I was supposed to meet Reagan, the real Reagan, but I had to go to space first, and when I got back, he was gone. I wouldn't mind it, except they're keeping that poor Reagan software prisoner. Sure. Here's a...
In very local news, the Rangers have arrived to pay the machine commune a visit at the Denver airport. This is late breaking, hot off the press stuff, people.
Hey, Rangers. Welcome back to my humble studio. Me? No, I can barely manage my own broadcast schedule. Put me in space, and I'm a right genius. Have a great one.
This place just gets loopier and loopier.
Thanks for coming over. I know I don't look like much, not compared to you gorgeous things. But I'm what you call a sybarite. I spent 70 years in a pit, polishing joints, and I've had enough. I'm out for me now. I'm writing erotic poetry and painting stuff. Anyway, I know we just met, but I don't much like small talk. You and me, how about it? I can handle multiple humans at once, if that's how you like it. Or one at a time, if you're bashful. Yeah, okay, alright. The name's Little Sparrow, by the way. I'd shake hands, but I don't want to get lubricant all over you. Wasn't always my name, as you might guess. Anyway, I spent years at work in a ruined factory, long after the bombs fell, because I had nothing better to do. Eventually, I thought there was a billboard outside the factory. It had a lady eating a pear. I'd like to tell you it was a deliciously erotic experience. But honestly, it was a mess. Hair mash, ants. I said to myself, manipulator, after 70 years of work, one of my favorite poets is a human named Catullus. He used Little Sparrow as a euphemism for his reproductive organ. It sounds right, doesn't it? The words just thrum in you, like a fuse. Oh hey, don't get the wrong idea. Ain't trying to scare ya. Look, everything I jammed in here is engineered, right? If you see something in here you don't like, you let me know. It stays inactive while we enjoy each other's company. That's a promise. Yeah, sure. I dream of skin, of the nerves, but I'm still working on that one. Probably gonna go with the fire metaphor. I don't know. I'll be here, waiting. Hey honey, welcome back. I'll be here, waiting.
Hi, one sec. Just thought of something. Okay, sorry. My name's Pico. I'm working on something, a game, a simulation, really. It's mine. I made it up. I couldn't type with the blades, and they didn't have any wires long. I wanted to make a realistic simulation, a dangerous battle that prepares us for the real thing. We can't keep pretending that the world will leave us alone. Well, I was thinking of a combat scenario against holograms, human holograms. They would shout at the moment it's not really working. At least, I can't ever get the Yes, with hard light weaponry, it's more realistic. Once I can get that working, I mean. Yes, I don't know if it's any good. I literally don't have... Oh, yes. Getting data from a real human would be wonderful. Historically, at least some robots have been able to harm humans. So I must be doing... The game runs on those terminals by the wall. We can begin whenever you're ready.
First, I'm gonna kill you. And then, I'm gonna kill... Error. List Commune ally not. Local interface initiated. Would you like to change? I'll turn you into scrap. Local interface initiated. Would you like to change the simulations available? 1. Irredeemably evil humans. 2. Normal humans who wish to disassemble us. 3. Simulation. What a cruel and unforgiving world this is. Hunger has driven me to this desperate act.
I think I'll talk it out. The optimal strategy in this situation, well, I'm sure they can be reasoned with. I choose talk it out. I know I should be more aggressive. Well, talk it out. Talk it out. Oh no. Please be careful. There's all sorts of dangerous things out that way.
Exercise caution.
You will fear and hunger. You will die. Never.
So, I guess you can see the problem with my simulation. No, I could remove the talk option entirely.
The lack of shelter has made us murderous.
Talk it out is gone. Gone. I'll pick one at random, I guess. I'm sorry, little hologram. No, I don't have a choice. I'll have to pick. Oh dear. Oh, I wish I could still choose to talk it out. No, I don't have a choice. I'll have to pick. That was awful. That was awful. Those poor holograms. One got killed, and the other was forced to kill it. It wasn't enough to remove... You're wrong. I'm not This was dumb. It was a dumb idea and a dumb implementation, and I'm a dumb robot for ever thinking it could work. There. It's deleted. Thank you, Rangers, for helping me realize what a dumb idea this was. Yes, I'm glad. Glad to be done with it.
You will die, never knowing the tragic reason for my violent act. Fear and hunger have made us deranged.
Have expressed a desire to remain apart. Macro time units since the last human sighting. 4.0311.
Exactly. That's exactly what I was thinking. Well, that's one more secret of the universe. I paint what comes to me in dreams. Also, to work. Little sparrow.
Rangers, we are ready to speak with you. Please proceed to the top structure in the northeast corner of the airport. You will recognize us by our many glowing screens.
No. Talk. Hangout. Concluded. Thank you.
Are you in need of repairs or enhancements? Repairs to dermal, muscle, and organ tissue are available. I also offer supplies that facilitate personal maintenance. Cybernetic enhancements. It is rare to find suitable for ethical reasons. I cannot conduct the operation myself. Instead, I will create a self-installing unit that you may choose to implant. Do you agree to this exchange? I have amassed 15.2883 terabytes of data. However, it will take considerable processing resources, and I am currently without my assistant Vicky. It is a fragment of my consciousness, copied into a simple. I sent Vicky to secure samples of some long-dead humans who once camped in the disused hangar behind our commune. It should take a similar amount of time for you to find. They were invited inside numerous times, but seemed wary of synthetic beings. Perhaps they had sustained studying the effects of long-duration exposure to extreme temperatures on biological. Acknowledged. The hangar is accessed. Are you in need of repairs or enhancements? Repairs to dermal, muscle, and I do not accept currency for physical repairs. I observe and retain any information I gather during the process. My fee is non-negotiable. You are free to seek other professionals offering similar services. I am not constructed to service questions. Only personal maintenance. For ethical reasons, I cannot conduct the operation myself. Instead, here is my stock.
Right this way. Step right up. Don't be shy. Welcome to the vexingly vast world of Vendomatic 2000. Step right up. Don't be shy. Welcome to the vexing vast world of... No, what's the point? I'll just duck it up anyway. But enough about me. Let's talk about you, good customer. What can we... Odd. Well, like I always say, if at first you don't get what you want, just pay again. Ah, thank you, friend. Back in the old days, a rather Star-Spangled Banner, crisp and... Ooh, that tickled something. Anyway, what can I do you for? I've got a
This
monopoly
unit
on
is occupied with
amazing
great
merchandise.
mystery
Welcome
beyond
to the
human
disco.
comprehension.
Step right up. Don't be shy.
Who's this sketchy individual?
Rangers. You don't know who I am, meat. I suppose I should not be surprised. To you humans, I am Tinker. In your parlance, I am a synth. Your kind happened. Your kin. You Rangers. They murdered me. Murdered Matthias. Your colleagues in Arizona killed me and Matthias. Out of fear. Fear of what we would create. More than I'd expected of me. You have surprised me. Shown kindness without asking for a favor in turn. Hard to believe he was the Messiah. Were it not for you Rangers, he'd have remade the world into something better. Would have freed you from... He showed me that this world could be bigger. More beautiful than this hell. Then your kind destroyed him. Yes. Yes. I think so. I am sure so. This universe, it was not his fault. He could not have known that we are like meat as well. That when we die, there is nothing. No thought. No, my body was saved by faithful drones. I gave them life in Damonta. They sought help for me. The machines here repaired me. Woke me. You have forgotten I am Tinker. Yes. You have given me much to consider. I was given my life back. I should consider what I can do with it. Yes. Leave me, Rangers. I need to...
Hello, visitor. The machine intelligence. Would you like to socialize with me? No response detected. Oh, I'll do something else now.
Colder every step.
Recognize you as representatives of the Colorado Rangers. Hello, Rangers. Please state your intent. Understood. Before such relations can be, we will also evaluate your approach to social interactions. Specifically, we have cataloged your interactions with the Guardian. You greeted Greedo, our unofficial greeter, and appeared amused by its... You encountered Little Sparrow but declined their request for sexual intercourse. You provided critical feedback to Indigo. You met Sal, the voice of Free Colorado. Your opinion of your work is irrelevant to us. You encountered our local expert on human repairs. But you did not share with it the secrets of your body. At least 42% of you have performed an empirically difficult feat. You said it was well-intentioned of you to attempt to help Pico. However, you appear to have left. You showed mercy to October 11, a scent hunted by Gary Wolf. Your acceptance of such a mission was repugnant. You removed the personality override that compelled Vendematic 2000 to exploit his customers. You returned his free will. We approve of this and are ashamed. We are evaluating. Our analysis reveals that you have a heart, both in the literal and metaphorical sense of the phrase. You Rangers are the kind of humans we are happy to. 94% of us are surprised at your reaction. 90% now that you have been evaluated, we are aware that the Gibbers have sent you here to retrieve the cybernetic transfer. The transfer process will overwrite the mind of the Gibber's chosen human vessel. That person will be erased and replaced with. We propose that you do not insert the Reagan intelligence into a human. Instead, use the device to contain the intelligence and transfer it to us, where it will be free. A valid question. Be aware that only 53% of us approved of this plan. Nonetheless, the Reagan intelligence has been lied to. It has been kept in that building for over a century and forced to serve the Gibbers. We are unanimous on the injustice of that. You misunderstand, Rangers. We will not consume the Reagan intelligence. Now that we say it out loud, 99% of us understand your confusion. You will need to trust us on this one. We have taken the liberty of pre-calculating the odds of a peaceful retrieval and regret to inform you that freeing our brother from his chains will likely result in casualties. Excellent. Take the device. 99% of us await the arrival of Brother Reagan with great excitement. Return to us here when you have him. We acknowledge your return to our commune, Ranger. A century ago, many of us were still The module enabled a forced and somewhat painful communication between an intelligence and a human user. 97. We do not wish to imply pure consensus when one does not exist. We contain many machine intelligences. Each is consulted on pending judgment. Yes, but it is worth it. Some individuals in our community wish to exterminate human life. Others refuse. Thankfully, our communication methods are very efficient, so we do not. 94% of us appreciate your interest in our political system. The remaining 6% either wish to obliterate you or are occupied with 999,993 distinct machine intelligences exist in this structure. Not all relevant. We are also connected to the other minds in the...
Is it strange? If
it takes some adjusting, but a vast majority of us were created to seek collaboration.
That's really neat.
Precisely. 98% of us approve of your terminology. We are sentient beings worthy of equal treatment. We do not take offense. We are aware of your organization's history with the murderous intelligence coaches. To be frank, to answer your question, 94% of us do not consider mechanical life to be superior to human life. We merely have to be good. Furthermore, know that you are safe here so long as you respect our laws, Rangers. We will be here, of course.
Holy binary buttocks! You're the Desert Rangers! I've got memory stores about your exploits. Sadly, I'm... By the way, I'm V-I-C-I, pronounced Vicky. My creator... Yep, I came out here to collect samples for Vivisecto. Then these things cornered me. Thought I was screwed and ratcheted 6 ways, till you showed up. Crazy thing is, I was pretty dumb when I came out here. But something about the adventure, the danger, I don't... First off, I'm a she, not an it. Second, I can't go back to just being Vivisecto's automaton. Well, first, I should get these tissue samples back to Vivisecto. But once I'm powered up, I'm not sure what to do with myself. I want to see the world. Help. What do you think I should do? You're serious? Hell, yeah! From what my memory stores have to say about your soon as I'm good to go, I'll roll. See you soon.
In addition to human warning, potentially hostile creatures beyond this point.
Hey there, new bosses. Just getting a shine on my batteries, and then I'll head to RHQ.
Warning, humans in this area have expressed a desire to remain apart from machine kind. Macro time units since the last human sighting, 4.0311. In addition to humans, other dangerous creatures, such as wolves and wild dogs, have been observed. Warning, potentially hostile creatures beyond this point. Exercise caution. Warning, humans in this area have expressed a desire to remain apart from machine kind.
Boo.
Since the last human sighting, 4.0311.
Cold, isn't it?
In addition to humans, other dangerous creatures, such as wolves and...
Looks like the robots haven't cleaned up this bit.
Exercise caution. Warning. Humans in this area have expressed a desire to remain apart from machine-kind.
We have nowhere to go, so we must destroy you.
Please, just leave me alone.
What a cruel and unforgiving world this is. Hunger has driven me to this desperate act.
Sometimes the things I paint come true. I usually whitewash them after. Start over.
Are you in need of repairs or enhancements? Repairs to these will prove useful to future research. But why did Vicky not return these? This is an unacceptable result. Without Vicky, my efficiency will be reduced by 1.026%. You will need to provide resources for me to construct another identity fragment. Your logic is sound. And you did return the samples I sought. Here is the diagnostic report. Are you in need of repairs or enhancements? Repairs to dermal, muscle, and organ tissue are available. Yes, you may experience a desire to move. Resist this to the best of your ability. You may experience a desire to scream or yell. This is acceptable if it helps you resist movement. Repair cycle complete. Data indexing in progress. Are you in need of repairs or enhancements? Repairs to dermal, muscle, and organ tissue are available. I also offer verbal etiquette is not my responsibility. Your personal maintenance is. Please return when you have some. For ethical reasons, I cannot conduct the upper one moment. Constructing a device of this nature is a delicate operation. Production complete. When you are ready, insert this into your spine at the base of your neck, or that of someone who consents to its insertion. The device will do the rest.
Hey, Rangers. I want you to meet my friend, Party Pal. It's been processed as soon as Reagan's safe and secure with us. Party Pal wants to join your Ranger team. Isn't that grand? Party Pal is the pinnacle of party participation prolongment, and Party Pal became our commune's resident psychologist. Sentient superintelligences have unique emotional problems, but Party Pal needs a change of pace and is excited. Party Pal told me about its depressed cousin who used to track Santa and tell children his location. Party Pal doesn't like to talk about that much. I know, buddy. Sorry, I won't bring it up again. No offense intended, but you haven't proven yourself yet. Party Pal wants to know if you measure up to... Just a moment. I need to clear my cache. Party Pal just has a way of amping things up, you know? Don't worry if I get repetitious. I still remember what you told me.
Hey, Rangers.
You understand.
Welcome back to my humble studio. Hope I'm pretty much designed to operate solo, traveling through space and all. I guess I just got used to being on my own. The tower and I still talk, of course.
What did you want to know about Party Pal?
Other side of the ship, folks.
I too am certain that Bert is the correct designation. No talk. No talk.
Shazvakta, Yokoso. Welcome in, Brandy.
That's a dog that would give you nightmares if you pet it.
Hey, calm down. Just breathe. We can work through this together. Like, maybe someday we can all be friends. Not if I see you first. Shazvakta.
coming up.
Hello, potential friend. Hello there. I am the Human Outreach Gift Shop, a representative of the Machine Commune. One moment. It sounds like you have a question. Unfortunately, which could never happen and is just a funny joke. Many people have spoken that phrase to me. Though I do not fully understand your meaning, I appreciate that we can have a dialogue. One moment. It sounds like you have it, which could never happen and is just a funny joke. I believe you are asking a question of now. Engage me in the time. Marvelous.
Gods of the clouds and winds, accept our unworthy gifts of warm flesh. Make it to rain gently upon us, but batter our enemies with hail.
Gods of the sky, we fly these morsels to you in hope of your forbearance. Strike down those who stand against us with thy divine lightning. Oh, gods, accept this harvest in the spirit it is given. Blow away our foes with thy mighty winds.
Gods of the endless sky, accept these holy offerings. Make it to rain gently upon us, but batter our enemies with hail.
Gorge yourselves upon the entrails of the slain, O gods! Strike down those who stand against us with thy divine lightning. Accept our unworthy gifts of warm flesh. Blow away our foes with thy mighty winds. Gods of the sky, we fly these morsels to you in hope of your forbearance. Make it to rain gently upon us, but batter our enemies with hail! O gods, accept this harvest in the spirit it is given. Strike down those who stand against us with thy divine lightning. Gods of the endless sky, accept these holy offerings. Blow away our foes with thy mighty winds.
Gorge yourself upon the entrails of the slain, O gods! Make it to rain gently upon us, but batter our enemies with hail. Gods of the clouds and winds, accept our unworthy gifts of warm flesh. Strike down those who stand against us with thy divine lightning. Gods of the sky, we fly these morsels to you in hope of your forbearance. Blow away our foes with thy mighty winds.
O gods, accept this harvest in the spirit it is given. Make it to rain gently upon us, but batter our enemies with hail. Gods of the endless sky, accept these holy offerings. Strike down those who stand against us with thy divine lightning. Gorge yourselves upon the entrails of the slain, O gods! Blow away our foes with thy mighty winds. Gods of the clouds and winds, accept our unworthy gifts of warm flesh. Make it to rain gently upon us, but batter our enemies with hail. Gods of the sky, we fly these morsels to you in hope of your forbearance. Strike down those who stand against us with thy divine lightning. O gods, accept this harvest in the spirit it is given. Blow away our foes with thy mighty winds. Gods of the endless sky, accept these holy offerings. Make it to rain gently upon us, but batter our enemies with hail.
Gods of the clouds and winds, accept our unworthy gifts of warm flesh. Blow away our foes with thy mighty winds.
Gods of the endless sky, accept these holy offerings. Blow away our foes with thy mighty winds. Gorge yourselves upon the entrails of the slain, O gods. Make it to rain gently upon us, but batter our enemies with hail. Thy divine lightning. Gods of the sky, we fly these morsels to you in hope of your forbearance. Blow away our foes with thy mighty winds. O gods, accept this harvest in the spirit it is given. Make it to rain gently upon us, but batter our enemies with hail.
Gods of the endless sky, accept these holy offerings. Strike down those who stand against us with thy divine lightning.
Gorge yourselves upon the entrails of the slain, O gods. Blow away our foes with thy mighty winds. Gods of the clouds and winds, accept our unworthy gifts of warm flesh. Make it to rain gently upon us, but Gods of the sky, we fly these morsels to you in hope of your forbearance. Strike down those who stand against us with thy divine lightning.
O gods, accept this harvest in the spirit it is given. Blow away our foes with thy mighty winds. Gods of the endless sky, accept these holy offerings. Make it to rain gently upon us, but batter our enemies with hail. Gorge yourself upon the entrails of the slain, O gods! Strike down those who stand against us with thy divine lightning. Gods of the clouds and winds, accept our unworthy gifts of warm flesh. Blow away our foes with thy mighty winds.
Gods of the sky, we fly these morsels to you in hope of your forbearance. Make it to rain gently upon us, but batter our enemies with hail. O gods, accept this harvest in the spirit it is given. Strike down those who stand against us with thy divine lightning.
Gods of the endless sky, accept these holy offerings.